4 in a 4.5 inning ball game, and come back Tuesday night and defeated our Murchie 14-12. As Rockmart really had to be on top of their game to get that win, as our Murchie really hit the ball hard against the Lady Jackets, and that's the highest scoring game that they've had all year, with the exception of when they played Coosa or Model.
Right. 10 runs wouldn't have done it last night, so we need to make sure. I'm still banking on 10 tonight. These girls come out and get some hot bats, and hopefully they won't find holes like they did last night in our Murchie.
Yeah, and if you remember the end of the game Tuesday night, Emily Lovelace came in for relief after she had started the game. Carly Graham came in, Emily Register came in, and then Emily Lovelace come back in with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning as the Lady Jackets had a 14-12 lead, had runners second and third. Lovelace throws one pitch, gets a line drive to Cambry Stanley, who makes a shoestring catch. As she catches it just off the ground, throws to second, gets the double play, and ends the game, and the Lady Jackets are in the championship game here tonight against the Lady Wolverines of Dade County. And as we said, the 9th time that these two teams are going to face each other in the last 2 years, and the Yellow Jackets have taken all 8 to this point. But just to give you an idea of how Dade County has done, they're 18-13 on the year now, and they defeated Coosa 15-0 and Chattooga 11-6 on Saturday, and then on Monday they lost to us 13-4. They had to come back Tuesday. They beat Model 15-0, beat Pepperell 3-2 right after our Murchie had defeated Pepperell the day before, and then they just defeated our Murchie Lady Indians 1-0 in the game across the way on Field 8. We're here on Field 6 at Alto Park, and a very good game as the Lady Wolverines scored 1 in the top of the 6th and held on to win.
Yeah, the umpires now just came on the field, so we're not too far away from getting started here, but the Lady Yellow Jacks looks like they're ready to go. The pitchers were warming up out here. They had 3 of them warming up, and that's a good sign.
So we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be right back as the umpires are at the plate, coaches finishing up their pregame rituals, and we'll get a coaches meeting and be ready for the first pitch.
The Silver Comet Furniture's 30,000 square foot warehouse is filling up with tons of new bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. We offer great prices that are unmatched by national chains. We offer financing. No credit? No problem. Bad credit? No problem. For as low as $40 down, you can own your own furniture. Let Silver Comet Furniture take your home furnishings to a new level in quality and comfort. Go by and let new owner Mitchell LeGrand show you how easy it is to own new, high-quality furniture. Call them today at 678-685-4320 or go by and see them on Highway 278 in Rockmart.
With the BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport Tire, you'll get performance-inspired handling to put some life back into your daily drive. And with a 70,000-mile warranty, you'll do it for a long time. You may just wake up and say, I do want to adult today.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart, 770-684-5067 today.
70,000-mile limited tread life warranty applies to T-rated tires only. See bfgoodrichtires.com for details.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road. can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
Welcome back to Alto Park. Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline. Coaches meeting has concluded at home plate, and the Lady Jackets once again will be the home team here tonight as they take on the Dade County Lady Wolverines. Dade County comes in 18-13. Lady Jackets 26-2 on the year, and there are 2 losses to the number 1 ranked team in 4A and the number 2 ranked team in 3A, Northwest Whitfield and Calhoun. And so it's Lady Jackets come in, and Robert, they've almost reached your average of 10. We're at 9.7 coming in to this game, and allowed 3.1. And in contrast to Dade County, they have they score about 6.5 runs a game and give up about 4.5 runs a game.
Well, you can round mine up. That makes it 10. But you know, Jeff, it's a great day out here. It's still a little warm, but sun's still shining right in our eyes, but it won't be in our players' eyes except for us here batting.
So it's and the shade has already creeped past the pitching circle, past the first base line, and it's about to reach us. So I say in about 15 minutes, maybe less than that, we'll be in the shade and good to go. As Emily Lovelace is going to be in the circle once again here tonight. Caroline Conring's the catcher. Carly Graham at first, Anna Lewis at second, Kelsey Elrod at short, Emily Maulding at third, and Kelsey Moats is going to be the flex playing left field. Embry Stanley in center, Emma Evans in right, and the designated player is Kenzie Jones, as she will hit for Kelsey Moats. And we want to say that we're so happy that Kelsey Moats is okay after her run-in with the fence on Tuesday night here in our Murchie game. She did go to the hospital, had to get 2 stitches in her lip, but she's right back out in left field here tonight.
And we're glad to see that because we definitely need her in the lineup, and her being a senior, and she gives 100%, just like the other girls. But you know, Coach Luke talked about a couple weeks ago on the Thursday night show about he didn't really think he would go, 26-2, 27-2, or whatever. But he's very proud of these girls, and the 2 losses they lost, like you said, are ranked number 1 and number 2 in the state. That prepares them for games like this right here and going on to the state playoffs.
So we're getting ready. Caroline Conring is thrown down to second, and Sydney Poston, the shortstop, left-handed batter for Dade County, is going to step in. And if we remember from Monday night, Dade County took a 4-1 lead after the top of the 3rd inning, and then the Jackets come back, scored 10 in the bottom of the 3rd, and ended up winning that game 13-4.
Well, this is the first down. This is very crucial. We just need to make the out right here.
That ball must have been a little bit low. Looked like it was right across the plate, but maybe just below the knees of Poston. And the biggest key tonight for the Lady Jacket pitchers, Emily Lovelace starting this game, is just to throw strikes and get ahead of the batters.
Correct. We definitely want to get ahead.
That pitch low and outside. 2 balls, no strike.
And we did the opposite of what we said. So
we saw Poston square to bunt and pull back and took that pitch low and away. Poston squaring to bunt, and she fouls that one off over the fence and over the Dade County dugout. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, Sydney Poston, left-handed batter for the Lady Wolverines. 81 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, Robert.
Nope.
High blue sky. There's a pitch, called strike, knee high, outside corner, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now, if you're just joining, top of the 1st inning, first batter for the Lady Wolverines. Region 7 AA championship game. There's one pitch.
I overheard one of their fans say if Dade County wins these 2 games, they'll buy everybody a steak dinner. Well,
I'm going to eat with them.
I just go ahead and buy our own steak dinner. I'll pay for mine.
That's it.
We need to go ahead and take care of the first game.
Poston fouls that pitch straight back. So 2 balls, 2 strikes still to her. Lovelace gets her sign from Conring, shakes her off. And no, she likes that pitch. Going away, and there's one hit to Emma Evans in right field, and I lost that one in the sun, but she comes up and makes a running catch, and that's the first out of the game.
On that catch, we talked about Stanley making that great catch to double up the other day. Do you see the pictures on Facebook by Shelley Tiller?
Yes, I did. Those were some great pictures, and it shows that Art Archie's coach did not have an argument as she caught that ball cleanly.
Yeah, so you did a great job with those pictures. Thank you.
Megan Schauer, the second baseman, now batting. She takes that first pitch high and away. Yeah, Shelley Culver does a great job with pictures, no matter what sport it is, and even whether she has anyone involved or not. She's usually there at the sporting events getting the pictures in, puts them on Facebook, and always enjoy seeing the product she produces.
Team player is what she is. Thank you.
Next pitch, low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes, so Lovelace once again 2-0 to the first 2 batters here today. And there's a called strike, thigh high, right down the middle. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Schauer.
Really nice pitch there. She had to bring it in for a strike, and I don't know how you hold off that one other than the coach telling you not to swing.
2-1 pitch. And there's one, a bouncer out to Lewis, picks it up, throws on to Graham for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Madison Schauer, the center fielder.
Still just very impressive watching these girls, how they field. They do it correctly. They get in front, they get down, they bring the glove up, and they make a good throw. I mean, that's a great job of Coach Luke and his staff, and a great job of these girls working hard to play defense.
2 outs, top of the first inning. Madison Schauer, the center fielder, right-handed batter. Line drive to Kelsey Elrod. That's going to be the 3rd out. So Lovelace with 11 pitches, 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Wolverines. We'll be right back as the Lady Jackets come into bat in the bottom of the first.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
Back at Alto Park, bottom of the first inning, Amber Stanley, Kelsey Elrod, Emily Lovelace coming up, and Samantha Tremere is going to be the pitcher for the Lady Wolverines. She came in for Zoe Moore in the game Monday night, and also I believe she came in the game when they came to us, and a little bit slower than their number 1 pitcher, and that may be the Lady Wolverines' tactic today. Is to let's throw somebody slow at the Lady Jackets and see what they can do.
It hasn't worked other than that, but it's got to make you feel good getting 1, 2, 3 real quick going into bat. If we can just get a couple runs here right now, they go a long ways. We need to get Stanley on base.
Yeah, that's the key to the Yellow Jackets' offense is her being the leadoff batter, getting on. Camber comes in hitting .506 on the year, .582 on base average, 41 runs. She's up to 17 RBIs. And 39 stolen bases on the year. And the first pitch is low for ball 1.
Got a pretty big hole there between third and short. You can just slap it through there.
Well, and we see a typical defense that's played against her. The third baseman's up, the second baseman's up, and the first baseman way back. There's a fly ball out to left field, and Burrell sticks a glove out, puts that away, and anytime she hits the ball in the air, that's not a good sign for Lady Jackets.
Yeah, she hit it in the right direction, just got it up in the air.
So that's going to be the first out here in the bottom of the first inning. Region 7 AA championship game. The Lady Jackets of Rockmart against the Lady Wolverines of Dade County. And Kelsey Elrod steps up, takes the first pitch outside. And the 2 games here at Alto Park She's hit a solo home run in the top of the first inning, or in the bottom of the first inning.
We'll just see what she can do here.
That's a fly ball, shallow center field. Shower comes in, and it bounced. And that's going to be a one-out single for Elrod. It's not one out of the park, but the slow pitching is doing exactly what I thought. It's got the Lady Jackets out on their front foot.
It does, and she got that up in the air, but she couldn't come in and make the catch, thank goodness. It was a short hop.
But the good thing about this Lady Jackets team is usually after the first time through the order, they make the adjustment, and usually the second and third time through, they do a lot of damage.
Right.
Emily Lovelace stepping up now. 481 average, 531 on base, leads the team with 6 home runs. Elrod takes off on the first pitch that's low. Ball hits her in the hand and bounces over to the short side. That's going to be a stolen base as Lovelace took the pitch low.
You know, if the pitcher's throwing the ball so slow, and what a good jump she gets, there's no way they can throw him out.
Yeah, and that's Elrod's 14th stolen base on the year. And I said Lovelace 6 home runs on the year. She also leads the team with 45 RBIs. 1-0 pitch. There's a high pop-up foul just over our heads here on the first base side. And Caroline Conring waiting on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike to Elrod. Our correction to Lovelace.
Just somehow drive through that ball and not underneath it. We've got a lot of power swings, but we're getting under it.
Just a little bit out on our front foot, a little bit ahead of the slower pitcher for Dade County. That pitch bounces off the plate. Ball 2, and a good stop by Linder, the catcher, to keep Elrod at second. The 2-1 pitch to Lovelace. That pitch was up and away. 3 balls, 1 strike. And now she's looking for that one pitch in that perfect area.
Coach Luke just said drive through it. Just make good contact.
That pitch low and away, ball 4. So now the Lady Jackets runners first and second, 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Caroline Connery stepping up, and Coach Luke's got the lineup in his hand. He's going to have a courtesy runner for Emily Lovelace, and it's probably going to be number 9, Alexis Teams.
It is?
The freshman. She comes in, 20 runs scored, being mainly a courtesy runner for the Lady Jackets as a freshman this year, and doing a nice job. She does have 7 stolen bases on the year and a lot of speed out of this freshman.
Now, if we could have got Stanley on, that's the thing. If we would have bases loaded right now, but you can't worry about that. We've got 1 out, so we just need to move forward, and let's hit some runs in here.
Yeah, Caroline Conring stepping up. She's been hot up until Tuesday night, where she hit a lot of ground balls Tuesday night. Some hard ground balls and advancing runners, getting runs in. But now I want to see if she can hit one hard and maybe get one to the outfield, and that's going to score Elrod from second. But she's got to sit back and wait on these pitches. That pitch low and inside. Elrod takes off to third. Head first out. Ball goes into left field. Elrod gets up, and she's going to score. Teams was going with her, and as the ball went to left field, she rounded second. Head first dive into third base. And the Lady Jackets take a 1-0 lead, bottom of the first on the wild pitch and the throwing error by the catcher.
Well, you know, the last couple of games, we haven't been able to score some runs. We've left them on base. So Coach Luke, and that was good base running right there by Elrod, just we're trying to play small ball and get some runs here.
So now Conring with a runner at third. She takes a called strike right on the outside corner. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Conring. 1 out, bottom of the first. Lady Jackets lead 1-0. And there's a high fly ball in the left center gap. Center fielder and left fielder, they both called for it, and nobody caught it. And the ball gets past the pitcher all the way to the fence, but Coach Owens holds Conring up at first. So that's going to be a single for her, and team scores for the second run of the game.
And they both were hit right between them both. They both gave up. That's good for the Yellow Jackets. We just don't need that to happen to us when we're playing.
Yeah, and this is probably going to be Casey Gable, the senior, coming into courtesy run for Conring, and it is. So this is just a typical thing that Coach Luke does every game. Teams runs for the first one. The Gable runs for the second one. And now we've got the sophomore first baseman, Carly Graham, up. Carly's hitting .392 on the year, .466 average, 2 home runs, 20 runs, 25 RBIs. And that pitch, knee high, she fouls it straight back. Once again, we see the Lady Jackets just out on their front foot just a little bit.
Right.
Just going to have to be a little bit patient and let that ball travel. And
Tanya, you're good.
Graham gets up under another one and hits it foul right here over our heads. So that's going to be no balls, 2 strikes to Graham.
Had to protect your wife because it didn't know where it was going.
So it was straight up right here at us, here on field 6 at Alto Park. So Gable's still on first base. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Graham. That pitch low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, that's what the umpire had 1-2. I had 0-2 because I thought she fouled both of those pitches off.
Yeah.
So, but I'll go with him. So he should have 2-2 now. 1 out, bottom of the first inning, 2-0. There's a hard hit ball right down the left field line. It's curving, and it's a fair ball home run for Carly Graham as she curved it right around the fair pole. And Gable's going to score, and the Lady Jackets with a 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning.
You know, she waited on that ball too, Jeff. A nice swing, and it just went right over the foul pole. It couldn't have been any closer. That was excellent.
So that's going to be Carly's 3rd home run of the year. Her 21st run scored, and RBIs 26 and 27. And now that's going to bring up another sophomore, Kenzie Jones, as she's hitting .393 on the year, .426 on base, and 16 runs, 19 RBIs, 7 stolen bases for her as well. And as I go through these, you're going to hear a lot of averages up over 300 as she takes ball 1 high and away. And this is exactly what we wanted to see, a 3-up, 3-down inning in the top of the first, and the Lady Jackets jumping on them in the bottom of the first.
Most definitely. Now they're working on first
base again. So it's the umpires looking at it. They're going to have to dig some dirt out. So we'll see if Coach Owens is going to be able to fix it, or if they're going to have to go get a tool. My truck's closer this time. If I can find Kylie, I got one in there.
You know, you would think, I'm just throwing this out there, that if it's been like that for a while, you'd replace it. I'm just food for thought. What? Go ahead and take a time out here real quick, Jeff.
Yeah, we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be right back.
Let's give it up for old asphalt and a new pair of shoes. Let's give it up for a good rhythm meeting a sweet melody. For a church cookout under clear skies. Let's give it up for good things coming together, like bundling your auto and other policies together with an Allstate agent, which can save you time and keep you better protected. Let's give it up for good.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
If you have a business or event, the folks down at Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. Call them at 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks
who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
Back at Alto Park, bottom of the first inning, Lady Jack is leading 4-0 after Camber Stanley flew out to left field. Elrod singled to center. Lovelace walked. Conrine singled as well. And then Carly Graham with her third home run of the year, and the Lady Jackets lead 4-0. And Robert, we're talking about how the Lady Jackets hit. If you look up and down the lineup that he has in tonight, 362 by Emily Malting is the lowest average in this lineup.
That's crazy.
The Lady Jackets come in hitting 398 as a team and 478 on base average, and as we said, scoring 9.7, basically 10 runs a game on average. So they do a great job at the plate, but not only do they do a great job at the plate, they do a great job in the field defensively. As the game against Armurchie, a little bit of not something that they've done all year, as they did make 3 errors, but they've only made 32 errors through 28 games.
Yeah, the 3 errors with the ball hitting the right spots didn't help us.
So it's next pitch to Kenzie Jones is ball low. That's 2 balls, no strikes now to Jones. 1 out, bottom of the first inning. Next pitch, that pitch is high, 3-0 now to Jones. That pitch called strike right on the outside corner. So Jones with a 3-ball, 1-strike count. And Emily Malting waiting on deck. And that pitch is high, so that's ball 4 to Kenzie Jones. She's got good speed as she has 7 stolen bases on the year. Emily Malting comes in hitting 362, a 448 on base average, 1 home run, and has scored 16 runs on the year.
Yeah, let's see what she can do now, because she's got a lot of power.
So Malting way up in the box. And that pitch called strike. That looked a little bit low from here, but
she's got to be careful too. She's stepping real close to being out of that box. Whole foot's got to be out, but it's close.
Called strike to Malting, 0-1. And that next pitch, that same spot, another called strike. So 0-2 now on Malting. Snap throw down to first, and Jones is back standing up. So now Malting really has to look at that low pitch and protect against it. The 0-2 pitch, that one's popped up foul right over our heads once again.
That was a good pitch.
So, and once again, Malting a little bit out front of that one, and that pitch was a little bit higher than the first 2.
Right.
So Tremere getting her sign from Linder. She comes in, and there's a hard left field. That ball's traveling out, and it hits off the glove of Burrow, so that's going to be an error on her as she dropped the ball. And now Lady Jackets runners first and second, 1 out, and Anna Lewis coming up.
Wow. When the wheels and the bus fall off, they fall off.
Yep, and I don't know if Burrow and Shower in center field, if they were both calling or whatever, but that ball just hit her right in the glove. She just dropped it.
Right. So our bus is running fine right now.
Yeah. Anna Lewis up 439 average. She's upped it in this tournament. hitting the ball hard the other way, a left-handed batter, hitting it hard over the third baseman's head and in front of the left fielder. And she takes that first pitch low and away. And if Burrell keeps playing that deep, Lewis is going to take that all day long.
Sure it is.
All she has to do is put her regular swing. It's going to be in front of the left fielder all day.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing right now. It's going to be perfect base hit. Probably go to the corner.
Anna Lewis in the 8-hole, Emma Evans on deck in the 9-hole. And Coach Lou said that's who he really needs to get her going before next Wednesday. And hoping today she breaks out of it. So the 1-0 pitch to Lewis. That pitch low and away, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes to Anna Lewis, the sophomore second baseman. And the 2-0 pitch, that ball's low and away again. 3 balls, no strikes.
Number 1, she's a left-handed batter. Number 2, she's running. So that's got to mess with the pitcher a little bit if she's not used to that. Should be in test pitch, but not necessarily saying she is here.
3-0 pitch. That pitch low and away, ball 4, and now the bases loaded for the left-handed batter, the sophomore right fielder, Emma Evans, coming up. And the Dade County infield is going to come up as Lady Jackets already with 4 on the board, only 1 out. The bases loaded.
Plenty of power right here.
Yes, there is. Emma Evans hitting 400, 519 on base average, 2 home runs, 18 runs, 13 RBIs, and 11 stolen bases. And she swings right through that pitch, and it was thigh high. May have been a little bit inside, but she swung and missed.
And none of these Dade County girls in the infield are wearing a mask to the pitcher. And that's very scary right here.
Well, and Emma's natural swing is a lot like Anna. She hits a lot of line drives to the left side. That pitch is high, ball 1. So we want to thank some of our new sponsors that have come on, Trashman Sanitation and Mary Miller State Farm, Georgia Vinyl and Thread, and City Body Works. 4 new ones that we have for the playoffs. 1-1 pitch. A hard hit ball right at the second baseman shower. She picks it up, throws, and the ball is on the ground as Jones slides in safely. And Linder didn't get out in front of the plate, and the throw kind of short-hopped her. And
she didn't take her mask off or anything, so it's hard to see a ball on the ground like that when you're wearing your catcher's mask. I mean, the second place baseman did a great job stopping it.
So everybody's safe. Lady Jackets now lead 5-0. Bases loaded. Cambry Stanley steps up now. That pitch called strike knee-high inside corner. Tremier for the Lady Wolverines, a freshman pitcher. And there's a hard hit ball that's right in the hole past the first baseman into right field. Maulding scores. Lewis rounds third, gets about a third of the way down, and she's held up as Bayer makes a nice throw into the plate. But the Lady Jackets now lead 6-0. Still bases loaded, 1 out, and Kelsey Elroy coming up.
That was smart to stop her there because, we only got 1 out.
Yeah, and now you've got 2, 3, 4 coming up, and there's a lot of power.
A lot of power.
Ladies. Elroy, and she hits a rise ball.
Fly.
There's a pop up to the shortstop, and that's an infield fly. And that's going to be the second out of the inning. And Emily Lovelace comes up now as she walked her last at bat. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And now Coach Luke just had an offensive conference with Lovelace, and not sure what the umpire had to say about that. But so he probably told her, hey, you just need to sit back and drive one here. And if she drives one here, it could be 10-0.
It could be very easily. Oh, that was the one to drive.
It was that was right down the middle bell tie. So that's a called strike. The Lady Jackets lead 6-0. Bottom of the first inning. And the 0-1 pitch, just under that one, fouls it straight back. No balls, 2 strikes now to Emily Lovelace.
I can't say I've ever seen that before, Jeff. That fouled off and hit the backstop and went up the backstop and out. it had so much backspin on it.
So now that Lovelace really has to wait on the ball. Don't get out on her front foot. The 0-2 pitch from Tremere. That ball's high and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lewis on third. Evans on second. Stanley on first. No, not a lack of speed between those 3 young ladies.
Nope. Like I said, she just got to be patient here. She can foul off till she gets the one she wants.
1-2 pitch. I'm going to miss at a ball up and away, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. So the Lady Jackets put up 6 in the bottom of the 1st, and they hit 12. And at the end of 1, they lead 6-0.
With the BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport Tire, you'll get performance-inspired handling to put some life back into your daily drive. And with a 70,000-mile warranty, you'll do it for a long time. You may just wake up and say, I do want to adult today.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart, 770-684-5067 today.
70,000-mile limited tread life warranty applies to T-rated tires only. See bfgoodrichtires.com for details.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
So far, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline. Top of the 2nd inning. Lady Jackets lead 6-0 in this Region 7 championship game. The winner will get either Elbert County or Monticello out of Region 8. And the loser will get the other one. I'm sorry, we'll get the winner will get the loser of that game.
Correct.
Going on. And Pepperell and Armurchie, they're going to get either Banks County or Social Circle. So those 2 will have to travel, but talking to Pepperell's coach, their region has some tough teams in it. And even though I believe Elbert County was 5-1 in their region, they get the 4 seed. They were the 1 seed going in, they get the 4 seed, but they had the worst overall record. So Lovelace comes in, tries a changeup, misses high and inside to the first batter.
Well, our Yellow Jackets have gotten started off a lot better than they have the last couple games, so that's a good sign for us.
Leadoff batter here in the top of the 2nd, Michelle Massey. And there's a line drive, left-handed batter, line drive over Malding's head. That's a senior into left field. Moats goes over and picks it up. And leadoff batter on for Dade County.
Yeah, routine hit. There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, she just put the bat out there and made good contact and hit a line drive right over Emily Malding's head. And now the right fielder, Haley Bayer, steps in. There's a pop-up over the Lady Jackets dugout on the first base side, foul. And Lovelace gets ahead. As this is the 5th batter. That's the first one she's been ahead of this game. And that's going to be really important for her in this game, is work ahead, especially with a 6-run lead.
Right. Definitely want to work ahead.
Next pitch, rise ball, misses above the letters.
She almost pulled the trigger there. She wanted to hold that back.
Dade County just got through seeing Erin Carney, the senior of Armurchie, and they beat her 1-0. They scored 1 in the top of the 6th. Next pitch. That pitch right at the knees. Wow. Come on, Blue. That's a strike on us. But that was just below the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now to Bayer. The 2-1 pitch, and that one slips out of her hand, goes to the backstop as it went behind the batter. That's going to be a wild pitch, and that allows Massey to move up to second.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. She just dropped that thing. And
yeah, I'm not sure what pitch she was trying to throw there, but I
don't think it was that one.
It definitely was not that one. I don't think Coach Luke would call one behind the batter. So the 3-1 pitch now, and that one slipped again and went low and inside. So that's a wild pitch. And Massey moves up to third, and that's ball 4 to Bayer.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. That's not good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up. That ball slipped out of her hand once again. So now the Lady Wolverines first and third, nobody out, top of the second, and the catcher Molly Linder's up. And Linder calls time as Lovelace and Conring have a little trouble getting together on their pitch.
Throwing right down the pipe here. Let her hit it.
There it was, right down the middle. Linder a little bit late, fouls it off to the left side, right back into the fence. So Lovelace gets ahead with that foul ball, 0-1. Runners first and third, nobody out, top of the second inning. Lady Jackets lead 6-0. The 0-1 pitch, that one's blowing away, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Bayer still at first base, first and third situation. And if I'm Coach Luke, I'm probably trying to get that out at second, give up the run and get an out.
Yeah, with a 6-run lead, correct.
With a 1-1 pitch. There's another foul ball, and that one's going to end up on Shorter's game field. So now 2 strikes on Linder. Left-handed hitting, left-handed catcher for the Lady Wolverines. And we want to remind everybody that if you go to YouTube, if you miss any part of our broadcast, you can go to YouTube, usually the next day after lunch. And Brian McDowell does a great job getting all these on YouTube, and go back and listen to any of the Lady Jacket softball games or any of the football games from Friday night. And that 1-2 pitch was high, and Bayer was going on that pitch. And she's going to steal second. Lewis cut it off, threw back behind Massey, and they're unable to pick her off. So now the Lady Wolverines, with nobody out, have runners second and third. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Linder.
Can't throw this one past her. She's way up in the box.
And 2-2 pitch. Linder ducks under it. A little bit high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now to Molly Linder, catcher for the Lady Wolverines. And the left fielder, Kaylee Burrow, waits on deck. A 3-2 pitch. That one, she ducked under that one also, but umpire calls it high, so that's going to be ball 4 to Linder. And now nobody out, bases loaded, and Coach Luke's going to call time and go talk to his junior pitcher, Emily Lois, and we're going to take a 30-second break with him.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Backing out so far, Coach Luke ending his meeting with his junior pitcher, Emily Lovelace. She comes in throwing 80 2/3 innings on the year, 12-2 with 1 save as she got it Tuesday night. A 1-pitch save for Lovelace. It has a 1.74 ERA and a 1.34 whip, walks, and hits per inning pitch. So he sent everybody else away on the infield, talked to Lovelace, and now Burrell steps in. There's a ground ball right back to Lovelace. Throws to Conring at the plate, and the throw back to first is late, but Lovelace gets the lead runner. So 1 out here in the top of the second.
That's the first thing. We got the lead runner, so nobody scores. Do it again now.
Bases still loaded, and now Samantha Tremere, the freshman pitcher, steps in. She's in the 8 hole. And there's a strike, knee high. And so that little talk from Coach Luke must have helped her. She's thrown 2 straight strikes, got a ground ball back to her. and starts Tremere with a strike. The 0-1 pitch misses high and away, ball 1. And sometimes she's trying to throw a curveball and just doesn't snap her wrist, and it ends up being a rise ball.
Right.
So that may have been what that was. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, top of the second. Lady Wolverines, bases loaded. There's a pop fly over second base. Runners had to hold up. Stanley gets exposed to third and gets the runner at third, and Sayer's going to score, but Linder had to hold up, and Campry come flying in, picked it up, and threw out Linder at third base. So now 2 outs, runners first and second.
Well, you had Lewis at second covering that, but the girl was too fast. So she came up throwing to third. Great play, great heads up.
So now 2 outs, 6-1. Lady Wolverines on the board, and Crabtree a line drive right back to Lovelace. She catches it, drops it, and runs off the field. And so she gets out of a bases loaded, nobody out jam, only gives up 1 run.
Looks like she just dropped the mic right there.
That's it. At the end of 1.5, Lady Jackets lead 6-1.
The Trash Man Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup, roll-off service. We do grading, demolition. We have 17 years in the business. We are locally owned and family operated. Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trash Man Sanitation. Give them a call today.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Back at Alto Park, bottom of the second inning, Lady Jackets lead 6-1. Caroline Conring, Carly Graham, and Kenzie Jones. 3 sophomores for the Lady Jackets coming up.
Could have done some damage that last inning against us, but the Jackets played some great defense right there, communication, good pitching to the end by Emily.
So Tremere still the pitcher for the Lady Wolverines, and she throws one in there. And Conring a little bit late on that one, and she popped up. And it's foul over the Lady Jackets' first base dugout. Conring comes in, hits .443 on the year. And another one she reached for is going to be shallow right field. The second baseman, Shower, dives for it and makes the catch, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's a good play by her. She just had enough length to get to that ball.
So Carly Graham steps in. She had a 2-run home run in the first inning off of Tremere. She sat back with 2 strikes and waited on one and put it just inside the fair pole. And that was her 3rd home run of the year. She takes the first one low for ball 1.
Yeah, she don't want to bring another one high because she knows what's going to happen.
The 1-0 pitch. There's a high fly ball, and the center fielder, Shower, camps out under that one. That's going to be the second out.
Ball's not carrying like it was, but she's not throwing speed. So.
Right. The pitcher, there's no speed there for the Lady Jackets. They have to create their own speed with their bat swings.
Right.
And so you're not going to have the carry like you did off of Carney or even Zoe Moore. First pitch to Jones, misses low. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. Jones walked her last at bat. And there's a line drive to center field, and Shower comes in and makes a sliding catch on her knees for the 3rd out of the inning. At the end of 2, Lady Jackets lead 6-1.
At All-Star Grading,
We are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
Back at Alto Park, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, top of the third inning. Lady Wolverines coming to bat. They're back at the top of their order. Poston, Shower, and Shower coming up, as Lovelace went 3 up, 3 down with them in the first inning.
And hopefully she's warmed up now to where she's ready to go ahead and pitch some strikes. And still throwing some low into the warm-up, but Coach Lee's had a long talk with her and the team over there just a minute ago. A 6-1 lead, you still can't take that for granted.
Right. And, Dade County, well, they've come all the way through this tournament. This will be their 7th game of the tournament.
I think so, yeah.
So they came in as the 5 seed, played 2 on Saturday, played 1 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, and this is their 2nd today. So this is their 7th game of the tournament. So they're getting their money's worth.
Yes, they are.
So Sydney Poston, left-handed shortstop, steps in. She swings and misses at a good pitch on the outside corner by Lovelace. And now maybe that little talk from Coach Luke in the bottom of the 2nd has her going now. The 0-1 pitch from Lovelace fouled straight back, as Poston was just under that, but that was a good pitch by Lovelace. And looks like she's picked up a little bit of speed since that talk with Coach Luke now.
Yes, she has.
So the 0-2 now to Poston.
Squares the bunt on an 0-2.
She's going to pull back.
Oh, I know. But
just a little timing. And she swings and misses at that rise ball, and there's a strikeout by Emily Lovelace.
Yeah, I don't think that was a good move, but it panned out good for us.
So Lovelace with her first strikeout of the game. And that's going to bring up Megan Shower, the second baseman. And that first pitch, ground ball to Hopper. Anna Lewis backhands it, picks it up, throws to Carly Graham for the second out of the inning.
Nice play right there. She had to go away from the ball, stop herself, and then make the throw.
And now...
Look at that big old smile on her face.
That's another great defensive play by Anna Lewis. As she's made several good plays going either left or right this year. And now Madison Shower, the center fielder, with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd inning. And that changeup just a little bit low. So 1 ball, no strike to Madison Shower. Lovelace getting her sign from Conrain, setting up, and that's one. She fouls it right off her left foot, right in the box. That was a good pitch that time as that screwball biting down and in on Madison Shower.
Yeah, that was a very good pitch.
She's going to walk that off a little bit. It hit right on the instep of her left foot.
Now we're ready for this pitch.
1-1, and that changeup, right. Love was trying to throw a changeup there. It slipped out of her hand. 2 balls, 1 strike, not a Shower. Lovelace gets her sign and she's ready. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed at a drop ball, and that's the second strike.
Okay.
I've got 2-2.
All right.
All the players have strike 3. So that's going to be a swing and a miss as everybody the batter went in the dugout, so she's out regardless. So I guess we missed something. But at the end of 2.5, Lady Jackets lead 6-1.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
Let's give it up for old asphalt and a new pair of shoes. Let's give it up for a good rhythm meeting a sweet melody. For a church cookout under clear skies. Let's give it up for good things coming together, like bundling your auto and other policies together with an Allstate agent, which can save you time and keep you better protected. Let's give it up for good.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Back at Alto Park, bottom of the 3rd inning. Emily Maulding, Anna Lewis, Emma Evans leading things off here for the Lady Jackets. And there's a hard hit off to the left field. It's over Burrow's head, and it's gone! Home run, Emily Maulding! Good job.
That was a shot. Beautiful. She just waited on the pitch. She made great contact. Once again, went right over there close to the left field line. It's gone.
Yeah, Burrow, she acted like it was right at her, and she's playing so deep that she took about 3 steps, and it was over the fence. So now the Lady Jackets lead 7-1 after that solo home run by Emily Maulding, and that's her 2nd on the year. And now Anna Lewis steps in. So she walked her last time at bat. Lady Jackets up 7-1, bottom of the 3rd inning. And that pitch high to Lewis. And that Maulding did exactly what we've been talking about the whole time. She sat back and she waited on that ball to come in. She sure did. It was thigh high down the middle, and she drove it to left field. Lewis, a line drive over the third baseman's head in front of Burrell. Oh, and it almost scoots by her, but she gloves it. And that's going to be a single for Hannah Lewis, bringing up Emma Evans. And that swing right there is Anna Lewis's strong point to her game.
It is, and like I said, it started to the left. It almost got by her. That would have been an easy stand-up double if it could have, but hey, now Emma here, she's going to take care of that.
Evans swings at a high pitch right above the letters and fouls it off down the third base line. And she hit a ground ball to the second baseman her last at bat. Then with the infield playing in through home, but it was low to Linder, and we were able to score a run. Nobody was out, and Evans was on with a fielder's choice. So the 0-1 pitch to Evans. She takes that one knee high right down the middle for strike 2. So 0-2 now to Emma Evans. Tremere with the pitch. Bounces off the plate and gets away from the catcher, Linder. That's going to be a ball to Evans, and Anna Lewis moves up on the wild pitch.
Heads up play by Lewis.
Evans digs in, back of the box. A 1-2 pitch. That pitch was low, ball 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Evans battles back and gets it even. Nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Lady Jackets lead 7-1 as they scored 6 in the bottom of the 1st. And a solo home run by Emily Maulding. There's a hard hit ball foul down the first baseline, and Coach Owens reaches out with his right hand and misses that ball. It gets into the right field. E. Owens on that one. So another foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Evans. Anna Lewis on second. Nobody out. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Camry Stanley waits on deck. And there's a hard hit ball right at the second baseman. Shower picks it up, throws to Higdon at first. Lewis advances to third on the out. but Evans pulls that ball, gets the runner over to third, and does her job.
Yes, she does. And now we're back to the leadoff batter, Stanley.
So Cambry 1 for 2 on the day as she lined out the left fielder first at bat and singled to right between the first baseman and second baseman. Lewis is up, a ground ball to short. She dives, makes the throw to first, and you're never going to get her from your knees. And Lewis scores as Stanley with an RBI single. And that's what Coach Luke's been wanting her to do, is hit the ball on the ground at the shortstop.
Well, something I saw, I haven't seen her do, is she watched the ball. She didn't just turn and run. So that was closer than I thought it was going to be.
So Stanley's on first, 1 out. Kelsey Elrod's up as she singled in the first and had a pop-up to the shortstop. She hits a one-hopper to the third baseman, to Crabtree, and she throws to second and gets the force on Stanley. And then the second baseman, Shower, throws it away, gets past Higdon, and Elrod rounds first and goes to second and slides in safely.
And Stanley was stealing, but that was such a hard-hit ball, they had plenty of time to get her at second. So now we got 2 outs with Elrod at second. We need a base hit right here to score her. 8-1 right now, Jackets lead.
Lovelace up, struck out swinging her last at bat, walked her first at bat, and gets up under that one. She pops up to the second baseman. Shower moves in and takes it for the third out of the inning. So the Jackets put 2 up, and they lead 8-1 at the end of 3.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
With the BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport Tire, you'll get performance-inspired handling to put some life back into your daily drive. And with a 70,000-mile warranty, you'll do it for a long time. You may just wake up and say, I do want to adult today.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart, 770-684-5067 today.
70,000-mile limited tread life warranty applies to T-rated tires only. See bfgoodrichtires.com for details.
Back at Alto Park, top of the 4th inning, Massey, Bayer, and Linder leading things off for the Lady Wolverines of Dade County. Lady Jackets lead 8-1. And in this Region 7 AA championship game, as the winner gets the number 1 seed and will either get Elbert County or Monticello out of Region 8. And the loser gets the winner of that game as they're playing right now in their region tournament. And no matter what, the Lady Jackets will be hosting next Wednesday afternoon at Rockmart High School. They'll be hosting the first round of the state playoffs.
Yeah, and well-deserved, and hopefully we're going to be the number 1 seed. But, these girls have worked hard this year. I mean, you say that every year, but no, this year is different, and different demeanor. This is what they wanted, Jeff. They all said, we want to win a region championship, and that's what they're going after right now.
So Massey leads off, and she singled to left last time. She hit a line drive right over Malding's head, and she just stuck the bat out and let Lovelace's power do the work for her. And the first pitch is low and away. So, yeah, the Lady Jackets, you really want to have the 1 seed, because if you can do that, you're going to be guaranteed to host the first 2 rounds. And so we'll have the first round on October the 11th. That's next Wednesday, weather permitting. There's a line drive, and Anna Lucy slides on her knees and catches that line drive for the first out of the inning.
So I have to call her Smiley, because she smiles about everything.
So another good play by Anna Lewis, and that brings up the right fielder, Haley Bayer. 1 out, top of the 4th inning. But the Lady Jackets will be able, if they're the 1 seed, they get to host the first 2 rounds. That'll be October 11th and October 18th. It's a best 2 out of 3 series, and that changeup bounces right in front of the plate for ball 1. She just really hasn't had the grip on that pitch today.
No, it's not today, but she's still throwing well.
So last and the best of 2 out of 3 series. You'll have 2 games on Wednesday, and if you split, you have the if game on Thursday. There's a line drive a little looping liner right back to Lovelace. She sticks a glove up and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
She did it again last inning. Just this time, just put a glove up, caught it.
It wasn't the third out, so she didn't have to drop the mic, as you said.
Yeah, exactly.
The left-handed batter, the catcher, Molly Linder, steps in now with 2 outs. Lady Jackets lead 8-1, top of the 4th inning. First pitch, there's that changeup as it coasted in there thigh high. That was a beautiful pitch by Emily Lovelace.
That was what she's been trying to do all game.
So I think she threw 2 of them behind the batters, and that one just coasted right into Linder. So she gets ahead 0-1, and now the pitch, she tries another one, and it bounces outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So no change in the lineup so far for Coach Luke with a 7-run lead, and he's probably not going to make any changes until he knows this is well out of hand. And Lovelace tries a screwball outside to the left-handed batter, and it's low and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the 4th inning. Nobody on for the Lady Wolverines as they threatened in the second, had bases loaded, nobody out, and only got 1 run out of it.
Yeah, good defense on our end, but we're still playing great defense.
That rise ball, Linder, as we saw before, she has a tendency to duck under the pitches, and it's a little bit high. So 3 balls, 1 strike now to Linder, and she walked her last at bat. So the 3-1 pitch, that one's low and away, ball 4, so Linder walks again, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, Kaylee Burrell. And it looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner for Linder this time. And that's going to be number 1, Garner.
Right now it's the worst time to play as a fielder because it's not dark enough for the lights and it's not light enough for the... I mean, it's just in between.
Burrell, a left-handed bat. And Dade County Lady Wolverines uniform, they got black pants with maroon socks and a maroon, gray, white, and gold white, gray, and gold stripes on a maroon jersey with black numbers. So, and there's a fly ball to Kelsey Most drifting away from her, and she catches that, puts it away for the 3rd out of the inning. So at the end of 3 1/2, Lady Jackets lead 8-1.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
The Trash Man Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup roll-off service. We do grading, demolition. We have 17 years in the business. We are locally owned and family operated. Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trash Man Sanitation. Give them a call today.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
All right. Back at Alto Park, bottom of the 4th inning. And Taylor Camp, the senior, going to step in and hit for Caroline Connering here in the bottom of the 4th. So the senior, she's been out about 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks, since she injured herself up at Chattanooga playing against Calhoun, as she threw one down and popped something in her shoulder. And then a little bit of a car accident the next weekend. And she made an appearance Tuesday night against our Murchie, catching, and now she's up to hit. And Taylor comes in, hit 222 on the year with 1 home run and 10 RBIs. And this young lady has some pop from the left side.
She does, and Coach Sue said be patient because she's going slow, but it can be very hard for her to be that patient when she hadn't batted in a while.
Taylor takes the first pitch, bounces right in front of the plate for ball one. And, yeah, she's even with the plate and just has to wait on that ball to get to her. And there's one, and she's a little bit out front. She pops it up to the pitcher, Tremere, and she catches that for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, she
Taylor a little bit excited about that pitch coming in. That looked like a pretty good pitch, about thigh high, but just got under it. And now Carly Graham steps in as she flied out to center, and then a 2-run home run in the first inning. And there's another hard hit ball to center field. Shower going back, and it's gone! Her second home run of the game as Carly Graham with a solo home run and puts the Lady Jackets up 9-1.
She just put the bat in front of the ball. That's all she did.
It looked like she just barely swung.
Yeah.
She just barely swung the bat, and it had a lot of pop off of that bat at dead center field.
It's called the weight room right there, Jeff. She's in the weight room, and that was a great job just putting the bat in front of the ball, and it center field at that. It's right over.
That's Carly's 4th home run of the year, 28 RBIs, and her 22nd run scored as the sophomore first baseman, really doing the job. And now Kelsey Moats, the senior left fielder, she's going to come in and hit for Kenzie Jones.
It's probably that new sponsorship we had today. That probably helped things out quite a bit.
You know, All-Star Hauling and Grading, they made the phone call to Mark Garrett and got on the air, and so you can hear those ads going on throughout this game and all through the playoffs.
And now here comes Moats.
Hey, see what happens when you throw money at them?
Hey, he's just here to support the radio station and these girls, and we appreciate that.
Kelsey Moats, who's been playing left field, she now steps in, hitting for Kenzie Jones, who's the designated player, Moats being the flex. They share the same spot in the batting order, so Moats is going to get a chance here with 9-1 lead for the Lady Jackets. And she gets one a little bit out front and fouls it straight back. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Moats. And she was a little bit out front.
I think I heard if Graham gets one more home run, we're getting dinner bought tonight. That's what I heard.
So Red Lobster?
It don't matter.
So Tanya's got a thumbs up. So Brian, I'll get it out.
Out off behind the, once again.
If Carly gets another at bat and hits a home run, Brad's buying dinner at Red Lobster.
You know, Carly's the only one that really seems like she's got the girl figured out. The rest of them, they're jumping on the pitch. And just got to wait just a little bit longer. Let the ball travel.
Moats out in front of that one. She pops up to the shortstop posting, and that's going to be the second out of the inning.
Comes a senior.
And here comes another senior, Casey Gable, coming in to hit for Emily Maulding. Nine to 1 leads for the Lady Jackets. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And now I got to start looking for Coach Barry Williams, as we hope to get him on after the game with Lady Jackets with an 8-run lead in Georgia High School game-shortening rules. If the Lady Jackets are leading after 5, 8 after 5, that'll be a ball game. Or if we can score 4 more here with 2 outs.
We've done it before.
First pitch to Casey Gable is high, ball 1.
This young lady right here has paid her dues. She's played when he needs, and, you know, I'm so proud of her.
Gable swings, fouls it down the first base line, and that's foul, but Higdon comes in and puts it away as it got in on her hands, and that's going to be the 3rd out as the Jackets go down in the 4th inning. They score 2 and lead 9-1.
With the BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport Tire, you'll get performance-inspired handling to put some life back into your daily drive. And with a 70,000-mile warranty, you'll do it for a long time. You may just wake up and say, I do want to adult today.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart, 770-684-5067 today.
70,000-mile limited tread life warranty applies to T-rated tires only. See bfgoodrichtires.com for details.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Back at Alto Park. Top of the 5th inning, Lady Jackets lead 9-1, and that 8-run lead, 3 outs here, and we have ourselves a ball game. Taylor Camp's going to stay in and catch as she just made her throw down the second. Emily Maulding comes back in the game for Gable, and she goes to third base, her normal spot where she started. Still, Moat, Stanley, and Evans in the outfield. Graham at first, Lewis at second, Elrod at short, and Emily Lovelace still in the circle. Looking for her 13th win of the year.
Yeah, we just got to hold them 1, 2, 3 right here, and we're going to the house.
Tremere, the freshman pitcher, steps up and takes a called strike right on the outside corner. So 8-9-1 for the Lady Wolverines. Next pitch as a called strike felt high. 0-2 now to Tremere.
3 ounce away from being back-to-back region champions.
That pitch misses high, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Tremere.
Emily's still got some heat. She's still throwing the ball hard.
Oh, and that pitch hits Tremere right in the back.
And that is smart. Well, like I said, we might have to go another inning, but let's hope not. That definitely smarted right there on the shoulder. And Coach Luke's telling all of them, don't worry about it, just get the out. We got to have an out here.
Jasmine Crabtree, the third baseman, steps in. She lined out to Lovelace the last time. That pitch up and over her head for ball 1. So now Lovelace was ahead 1-2, hit Tremere with an inside pitch. Now she's just got to get back in the zone. So top of the 5th inning, Lady Jackets lead 9-1. And there's a bunt right back to Lovelace. Lewis covers, and Crabtree shows her speed and beats out the bunt. So now first and second, top of the order coming up for Dade County.
Well, the biggest thing there is we waited on the ball. We didn't charge it. We stopped too early, and it took too long to come to her. So
Sydney Poston, the shortstop, coming up. Runners first and second, nobody out, top of the 5th. Poston struck out swinging and lined out to right. And there's another line drive over the head of Elrod into left field. Most gets it, bounces off her glove. Tremere scores, and Crabtree goes to third, and on the throw to third, Poston's at second. So now we're going to get a chance to bat. 9-2, Lady Wolverines score here in the top of the 5th. It's still nobody out. Runners second and third.
Yeah, we're definitely going to go another inning, but there again, instead of throwing the third behind the runner, could have thrown the second and stopped her from getting there or get her out. Communication, very, very important.
So Crabtree's on third, Poston's on second. Pretty good speed on the bases. And Megan Shower, the second baseman, coming up. Nobody out. 9-2 lead for the Lady Jackets. And now we're just looking. We'll give up runs for outs right now. There's a pitch. Got in on the hands of Shower and fouled straight back.
Just got to stay calm, throw strikes right now. Let your fielders do their job.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a ground ball. Maulding looks Crabtree back, throws to Graham at first. Bad throw in the dirt, gets past Graham. Crabtree's going to score. Poston over to third, and on the throwing error by Maulding, Shower ends up at second, and 9-3 now Lady Jackets.
One thing we don't want to do them is give them new life. We need to let them know it's not going to happen. We have no outs. It's very important we get an out right here.
And now the center fielder, Madison Shower, steps up. Runner second and third still. Nobody out. And there's another one. There's a ground ball. Elrod gets it, looks the runner back at third. Poston stays, makes a good throw, a little bit low. Graham with a long stretch and digs it out for the first out.
I thought it was a little bit low there as well. We don't need to make her work so hard. But we held the runner at third, so.
Now one out. Michelle Massey steps in. She lined to second and singled to left. Second and third still one out. Top of the fifth inning. And Lovelace with a pitch. Fly ball left center. Most catches it. Throw coming home. And Poston tags up and she scores. And a good throw by Most. And Taylor went out and got the ball, and the runner at second, Shower, unable to go to third.
Very smart play there because she wasn't going to get her home. So Taylor did a great job cutting the throw off and stopping the runner. That's that senior leadership right there.
Now Haley Bayer steps in. Runner at second, 2 outs, 9-4 Lady Jackets. That first pitch is low and in the dirt as she's walked and lined out to Lovelace. 2 outs now, top of the fifth inning. Lady Jackets lead 9-4. Haley Bayer, right-handed batter, right fielder, takes the ball high. Ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
Come on in, you got this, big man. Settle in here. Settle in, you got it.
Now Lovelace with a 2-0 pitch. And that pitch misses high and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Now to Bayer, the left-handed hitting and catching catcher, Molly Linder, waits on deck for the Lady Wolverines. The 3-0 pitch. That one's low, below the knees, ball 4. So Bayer trots down to first.
Well, that gives us a forced play, so and she will hit the ball to the left side. So
Linder's walked both times at bat. 2 outs, top of the fifth inning. Now runners first and second for the Lady Wolverines. And just when you think you got everything in hand, it happens. There's a pop-up. Elrod drifting back. Can't get to it. It's going to be fair. Most comes up with it. And Shower scores from second. And Linder with a single down the left field line. And it's now 9-5.
They're doing the same thing that Armurchie did to us Tuesday. They're finding holes. They're just hitting the ball in gaps.
So that ball was just out of the reach of Kelsey Elrod as she went over there trying to make the play in the air. And number 1, Garner, is going to be the courtesy runner once again for Linder. So 2 outs, runners first and second. And the Lady Wolverines have put 4 on the board here in the top of the fifth to stay alive in this championship game. And the score is now 9-5. 2 outs. Kaylee Burrow, the left fielder, is up as she's reached on a fielder's choice as she grounded one back to the pitcher, and we got an out at home, and she lined out to left. The Lovelace first pitch low and in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes to Burrow. Left-handed batter once again. And she hits a high pitch to Elrod, 2-hopper, and she throws across the diamond to Carly Graham, stretches out, and that's the third out of the inning. At the end of 4.5, Lady Jackets lead 9-5.
Mayhem is everywhere.
I'm a left-hand turn single. Tink, tink, tink. The guy in front of you has had me on for the last 14 miles. And since you're stuck in traffic, you can just sit back and wait. You gonna try to pass on the left? Didn't you see my signal? And if you've got cut rate insurance, things could really take a turn for the worse. So get Allstate.
To find out more about Allstate home and auto discounts, visit your local Allstate agent, John Purser, at 770-684-1328. Are you in good hands?
The Silver Comet Furniture's 30,000 square foot warehouse is filling up with tons of new bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. We offer great prices that are unmatched by national chains. We offer financing. No credit? No problem. Bad credit? No problem. For as low as $40 down, you can own your own furniture. Let Silver Comet Furniture take your home furnishings to a new level in quality and comfort. Go by and let new owner Mitchell LeGrand show you how easy it is to own new, high-quality furniture. Call them today at 678-685-4320 or go by and see them on Highway 278 in Rockmart.
Back at Alto Park, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline. Bottom of the 5th inning. Lady Jackets now leading 9-5 as the Lady Wolverines put a 4 spot on the board in the top of the 5th. Anna Lewis, Emma Evans, and Cambry Stanley, 3 straight left-handed batters for the Lady Jackets.
Just need to wait on it, like you said, make contact and run.
Lewis takes the first pitch, bounces off the plate, ball 1. So we want to thank McNabb Tire, Silver Comet Furniture, and Lewis Motors for sponsoring the playoffs for the Lady Jackets. The 1-0 pitch, Lewis squares to bunt, and then takes a called strike right on the inside corner. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Anna. And these sponsors will be with us all throughout the playoffs. If you want to sponsor Lady Jacket Softball, give Mark Garrett, Mark Lumpkin, or call the studio, and they'll get with you. There's a high fly ball out into left field, curving, and the left fielder, Burrow, camps out under it and puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Just got a little bit too underneath that one.
So now Emma Evans is going to step in. She's reached on a fielder's choice to the second baseman and grounded out to second.
I need my 10 runs.
1 out, bottom of the 5th. Evans takes that first pitch low, ball 1. So City Body Works, Georgia Vinyl and Thread, and John Purser Allstate Insurance on board for the Lady Jacket Softball. Evans squares to bunt and bunts it foul.
And don't forget about Vance.
So I got them down here.
Okay. All right.
And they were late coming, so they're at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
So now 1 ball, 1 strike to Emma Evans in the 9-hole. Cambry Stanley waits on deck. And she takes that pitch called strike right at the knee. Good pitch by Samantha Tremere, the freshman pitcher for the Dade County Lady Wolverines. As Zoe Moore, their number 1 pitcher, threw 7 innings against our Murchie in that losers bracket final and defeated them 1-0. There's a high pitch. Shower dives for it at second and unable to throw the speedy Evans out, so she's on with a 1-out single.
It's a good hard hit ball in the gap, and she stopped it, but she couldn't make the throw.
So now that brings up Cambry Stanley. So she's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a line of drive to left field in her first at bat. And Evans with good speed as she's got 11 stolen bases on the year. Stanley squares to bunt. Evans takes off, and she steals second as Stanley takes a called strike on the outside corner.
Now I think it's when you bunt down first baseman, and they're going to change. Now, a minute ago they had the first baseman coming up, but now they're going to the second.
So the stolen base by Evans, her 12th on the year. There's a ground ball down the first base line, but foul. And now Stanley in the hole, 0-2, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning, Emma Evans on second after her stolen base. So and now Cambry just needs to make contact, put it in play. And there's a high fly ball to over the right fielder's head there, and it's going to 2-hop the fence. Stanley's rounding second. Evans rounds third. She's going to score. The throw coming into third, and Stanley slides in safe with a 1-out triple as she really put a charge into that ball.
She sure did, and I looked at something there, Coach, real quick, Jeff. She almost got thrown out of third, and we weren't even across the plate yet because we were just jogging in. So, 1 out. Thank you very much. That made me feel better there. But, hey, good hustle. Nice hit.
So Emma Evans scores from second, 10-5. Lady Jackets Kelsey Elrod up, and she takes that pitch just off the corner. Cambry Stanley's on third with a 1-out triple. Lady Jackets lead 10-5.
You know what I just noticed? We got our 10.
We got our 10. Kelsey Elrod swings through that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. So we got our 10, but 3 more would be very nice.
You don't see that very often, but they were kind of complaining about the call, and the umpire just turned around and stared them down.
That pitch misses high. 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch high and away again. 3 balls, 1 strike to Kelsey Elrod. 1 for 3 on the day.
Way to be patient. Way to be patient.
Just looking for her pitch. As she hit a high pitch last time. And there's one right in her wheelhouse. She hits a fly ball to right field. Thayer catches it. Stanley tags. And no chance to get her as the throw come into the first baseman, Higdon. And now the Lady Jackets with an 11-5 lead with 2 outs. And Emily Lovelace coming up.
Yeah, it was very good. Nice job. Got another run in that way.
So the sacrifice fly by Kelsey Elrod drives in a run. Lady Jackets lead by 6. And Lovelace, with a mighty swing, fouls it off back into the first base side.
Now she's going out and talk to the pitcher real quick. Trying to say, okay, how are we going to pitch to her? Because now they're coming back.
So no balls, 1 strike to Emily Lovelace, the junior pitcher. Leads the team with 6 home runs. And this slower pitching really had her way out front. She takes that pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That was a nice location just outside.
Lovelace has walked, struck out swinging, and popped up to the second baseman. And there's another high fly ball on the infield. The post and the shortstop camps out under, and she catches that for the 3rd out of the inning. We played 5 innings here in this Region 7 championship game. Lady Jackets lead 11-5.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
Top of the 6th inning, Lady Jackets lead 11-5. And 8-9-1 for the Lady Wolverines coming up. Tremere, Crabtree, and Poston. And this is the same ones that started it off in the 4th inning for them. So Tremere got out on a 1-2 pitch, got hit to lead things off. So Lady Jackets come back and get 2 more in the bottom of the 5th and extend their lead 11-5. So a 6-run lead for Emily Lovelace.
Yeah, and we were talking about off the air a little bit. We're just not playing crisp like we've done. I mean, we're making plays, but we don't look the same.
Yeah, everything just kind of feels like a struggle for the Lady Jackets right now, and I don't know if it's just that everybody's, this is the third, at least the 3rd time, this is the 4th time we played Dade County this year, and the 9th time we've played them in the past 2 years. And everybody from Dade County is back from last year with the exception of one. And the Jasmine Crabtree, the 3rd baseman, is the only new player in their lineup from last year. So, these 2 teams very familiar with each other. And it's hard to beat somebody that many times.
It is. And it's a very good team, too, as well. It's just the girls still look like they're wanting to play out there. They come right back to the pitcher. She comes up with it, makes a good throw. That's for out number 1. Nice job. A good way to start.
First pitch was a ball, and then she threw one in there. It looked like a drop ball to Tremere, and she hit a ground ball right back to her. And now the 3rd baseman, Jasmine Crabtree, comes up as she had a bunt single just right out in front of the plate. Then Lovelace come up and just didn't get too quick enough and had a line drive back to Lovelace in her first at bat. So there's another bunt down the first base line. Lovelace gets it and throws to Lewis, and the throw pulls her off the bag, and that's going to be another bunt single by Jasmine Crabtree.
There's no way. I mean, that was a great bunt, and she was down the box like that quick.
Now the leadoff batter, Sydney Poston, the shortstop, comes up. She's lined out to right, struck out swinging, and a single to left, so 1 for 3 on the day for the left-handed batting leadoff hitter for the Lady Wolverines. Yeah, Crabtree showing off that speed, and that's just a perfect bunt right down the first base line. And there's a ball looping down the third base line, just foul. So Poston, the left-handed batter, late on that fastball by Lovelace, as now she's really picked up her speed in this inning.
Most is not playing her too deep in left field out there, which is good because I think that's right where she's going. Maybe even closer to the line.
And that's what I was just about to say. She may need to take a couple of steps towards the line. There's another one, a line drive. Kelsey Elrod's got it. Throws the first. Graham stretches out in a double play by the Lady Jackets, and that's going to end the 6th inning. So at the end of 5.5, the Lady Jackets lead 11-5.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Caroline Connery is going to come back in for Taylor Camp to hit here in the bottom of the 6th. And then we've got the two-homer game by Carly Graham on deck.
Yeah, she's got her number.
And then either Kelsey Moats or Kenzie Jones, we'll see what Coach Luke decides to do there. So 4-5-6 here for the Lady Jackets, 11-5 lead. And Lady Jackets looking for 2 runs here. Connery way up in the box. And that first pitch, a high fly ball down the left field, and Burrow comes in, sliding on one knee, and puts it away.
Okay, I've got your how sharp are you question for the day. We talked about this earlier today. What happens if Carly hits a home run here?
If Carly hits a home run here, this will be her 3rd home run of the game, and Brad Graham is buying dinner at Red Lobster.
That's correct.
That pitch hits off the plate, ball 1.
She can't hit home runs when it's bouncing over the plate.
That's right. Her first home run just inside the fair pole down the left field line, and her next one was a blast to center field. And that pitch off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes to Graham. And if she hits another one to center field, that's going to land in Susan Culver's lap.
They won't have to chase the ball that way, so that's okay.
There's one that pitches high, 3 balls, no strikes. So Tremere may be pitching around Graham to get, and Kenzie Jones has come out on deck. That pitch, knee high, right on the outside corner, and that's a good take by Carly, as that was not a pitch she could drive. So she wants it up just a little bit from there. 3 balls, 1 strike. And there it is. It was right down the middle, maybe a little bit in, and she pops it up to the shortstop Poston for the 2nd out of the inning. So, unfortunately, no Red Lobster for us tonight.
Oh, no, we can still have it.
Oh, we can still have it. We just got to pay for our own.
Yes.
Kenzie Jones is going to come back in as a designated player. Moats hit for her last time, and now Jones back in. As they can flip-flop throughout the order. They got to stay in that one spot. But she hit a line drive to center her last at-bat and walked her first at-bat. And Emily Malding back in the lineup waits on deck. So I just had a text. If she hit a third home run, can the listeners meet at Red Light? Hey, Brad Graham's buying. Everybody can come. I don't care.
I think he's not sweating anymore. He wanted to hit it, but boy.
I don't think she's going to get another chance. As Jones fouls that one over the first base fence for strike one. The 0-1 pitch to Jones. That pitch is in the dirt and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Lady Jackets lead 11-5. And we want to thank Harrelson Termite, Mary Miller State Farm, and All-Star Hauling and Grading, some of our sponsors throughout the playoffs. That pitch, Jones reaches for it. It's off the glove of Crabtree, and Jones is going to be on with a 2-out error by the third baseman for the Lady Wolverines.
And she's a sophomore, right?
She is a sophomore.
And I'm going to tell you, she hit the ball and she ran. She didn't watch it. And that's the reason why she got on. So that was a great play right there. You never know what's going to happen.
So Jones with good speed. She's on first. Emily Malding, home run to left field her last time up.
Did you report her back in?
Whenever Gable hit for her, she went back into the field to play third, and he put her back in there. So Malding takes a call strike knee-high inside corner. And there's one. Another hard hit ball to Burrow to left field, and that ball's hooking away from her, and she reaches out and catches it knee-high for the third out of the inning. But another hard hit ball by Emily Malding, and that's the third out of the inning. We're going to the top of the 7th. Lady Jackets lead 11-5 in this Region 7 AA championship game.
We're not going to say anything. We're just going to let them play this out.
The Silver Comet Furniture's 30,000 square foot warehouse is filling up with tons of new bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. We offer great prices that are unmatched by national chains. We offer financing. No credit? No problem. Bad credit? No problem. For as low as $40 down, you can own your own furniture. Let Silver Comet Furniture take your home furnishings to a new level in quality and comfort. Go by and let new owner Mitchell LeGrand show you how easy it is to own new, high-quality furniture. Call them today at 678-685-4320 or go by and see them on Highway 278 in Rockmart.
With the BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport Tire, you'll get performance-inspired handling to put some life back into your daily drive. And with a 70,000-mile warranty, you'll do it for a long time. You may just wake up and say, I do want to adult today.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart, 770-684-5067 today.
70,000-mile limited tread life warranty applies to T-rated tires only. See bfgoodrichtires.com for details.
Back at Alto Park, top of the 7th inning of this Region 7 championship game. 2-3-4 coming up for the Lady Wolverines. Emily Lovelace still in the circle as the Lady Jackets lead 11-5. And Lovelace 71 pitches through 6 innings. So pretty economical. And, we've talked about it. It just looks like it's been a struggle. But 71 through 6 is not bad as she starts. Showers off with a change-up, and that coast in there, it just kind of drifts right in there about bell tie for a called strike one.
That had me hook, line, and sinker right there, boy. That was wicked.
And then there's one right past the glove into center field, just out of the reach of Emily Lovelace as Showers on. And that's Megan Shower, the second base, on with a hard ground ball for a single to lead off the top of the 7th inning. And, Robert, just like they say in sports, the last 3 outs, the hardest ones to get.
They are.
So now the 3-hole center fielder, Madison Shower, steps up now. So 0 for 3 on the day. So Camps back in at catcher as Conring came in to hit, and now Camps back in defensively. And that first pitch low and away to Madison Shower. And there's a ground ball, one hopper to Malding. She picks it up, throws to Lewis, and a little bit high, and Lewis cannot grab it as it was a little bit high and going away towards the first base side. So now that's going to be a throwing error on Malding, and the Lady Wolverines runners first and second, and nobody out.
That's when I think you just go to first and you let them go ahead and have that one run. But that's okay. We just got to settle down right now and make an out.
Michelle Massey, the designated player, has a single to left on the day. Left-handed batter. That pitch low and away, ball one, and Taylor Camp, a great stop, keeping those runners at first and second. Lady Wolverines runners first and second, nobody out, top of the seventh inning. Lady Jackets lead 11-5. And there's a ball right back to Lovelace. She's going to pick it up, throw to Graham at first, and get an out.
Smart play right there.
The runners move up to second and third, but now we have one out. And Haley Bayer, the right fielder, coming up.
Those two on the base do not hurt you. You need to get the batter.
Haley Bayer with 2 walks and a line drive back to Lovelace. And that first pitch just below the knees, ball one.
Good location there.
Yeah, that was a good first pitch. It wasn't a strike, but that was a drop ball that started at the knees and just dropped out of the zone. And there's one foul straight back on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Haley Bayer. 1 out, top of the seventh inning. Lady Wolverines with runners second and third. And there's a changeup, just a little bit outside. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Bayer.
Just go right at her here.
The 2-1 pitch. There's a little looper over the head of Lovelace. Lewis comes in and grabs it and throws to Graham for the second out of the inning. And Shower's going to score from third, but now there's 2 outs and 11-6.
I tell you, that was a tough play because that ball was off the end of the bat. So when it hit the ground, it spun. Lewis did a great job corralling the ball and then making the play.
So now we have 2 outs. Madison Shower at third, Molly Linder left-handed, 1 hopper right back to Lovelace, throws to Graham, and that's going to be back-to-back region championships for the Lady Jackets as they defeat the Lady Wolverines 11-6 here at Alto Park.
That's a great finish right back to Emily. Great throw to first. So proud of these girls that worked so hard this year. That was their goal, Jeff. That's what they wanted, and they got it. Now it's time to move forward and work for the state playoffs 1 game at a time.
And now we know we're the number 1 seed coming out of Region 7. We will play the number 4 seed out of Region 8 next Wednesday, October the 11th. That is weather permitting, as there is rain in the forecast over the weekend and up until Tuesday. But we do know that now our field does very well with the rain.
Right.
And Pepperell's coach is out presenting trophies. He hands Dade County's coach their second-place trophy, looking for Coach Luke to get that first-place trophy. Lady Jackets back-to-back region championships, and we're going to try and get Coach Barry Williams in here and then get Steve Luke after he talks to the ladies and get him over here, as we do not have a coach's show from Knuckleheads tonight because of the game, but we will have a little bit of a coach's show with Coach Steve Luke. So we're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be right back.
The Trashman Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trashman Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trashman Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. The Trashman Sanitation. Give them a call today.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinettes starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
City Body Works is your complete bodywork specialist, continuing over 40 years of service to Rockmart and Polk County. Call Philip Zucker today at 770-684-7269 or go by 16 Prospect Road in Rockmart and see the specialist at City Body Works.
Harrelson Termite can help you get a handle on your uninvited invaders before they take over. They have over 100 years of termite and pest control experience and are the largest pest control company in Polk County. Give them a call today for a termite inspection. That's Harrelson Termite, 1012 Cedartown Highway in Rockmart. Call them today to schedule an appointment, 770-684-1488.
Let's give it up for old asphalt and a new pair of shoes. Let's give it up for a good rhythm meeting a sweet melody. For a church cookout under clear skies. Let's give it up for good things coming together, like bundling your auto and other policies together with an Allstate agent, which can save you time and keep you better protected. Let's give it up for good.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Lewis Motor Company is the oldest car dealership in Rockmart. They have been serving Rockmart and the Polk County area for 56 years, providing quality used cars and great customer service before, during, and after the sale. Lewis Motor Company is proud to offer guaranteed credit approval while you wait. Give them a call today at 770-684-6694 or stop by and see our staff at Lewis Motor Company, 218 South Piedmont Avenue in Rockmart.
At All-Star Grading, we are proud to be one of the largest grading and hauling companies in this area. We are also proud to employ a very familiar family of folks who grew up and have worked in Rockmart for decades. Whether it's grading or hauling from huge industrial jobs or simply a driveway that needs attention, All-Star Grading is proud to serve. Call today, 770-684-1915. That's All-Star Grading.
Back at Alto Park, Jeff Sharp, Robert Torline, where the Lady Jackets come out with their back-to-back Region 7 AA championship. And we're waiting on Steve Luke as he's talking to the ladies, and then he'll be over here as we're going to talk. Lady Jackets come out with 11 runs on 10 hits and 3 walks, as Emily Lovelace goes to 13-2 on the year. She gave up 6 runs, only 3 were earned, and 7 hits on 3 walks, and she did have 4 walks and 2 strikeouts on the night. She left 6 runners on base and got out of a big bases-loaded jam in the second inning.
Yeah, she did, and I'll tell you what, the Jackets, even though they didn't look as sharp, but, you know, anytime you got the target on your back, being the number 1 in the state, everybody wants to take you down, and they've got to work hard through that, and they did a great job, and they're going to have that target all the way through state.
So Lovelace threw 82 pitches here tonight, and, you know, at points in time throughout the game, looked like she had her speed back, and I want to congratulations to the freshman pitcher for the Lady Wolverines of Dade County as she come out and went right at these Lady Jacket hitters. The speed kind of threw us off a little bit, but she throws 97 pitches, goes 6 innings. She does give up the 11 runs. All 10 of them were earned, and she gave up 10 hits and only 3 walks, but really kept the Lady Jacket hitters off balance.
Yeah, sure did, and it's a total team effort. Even Lewis at second base, they played very well and kept the team pumped up, and Carly Graham with those home runs. I mean, just a great night for the Jackets.
So Graham hits 2 home runs here tonight and goes to 4 home runs on the year. Lovelace ups her record to 13-2. Lady Jackets, the winners of 9 straight games now since their last loss to Calhoun up at Chattanooga. And they're going to be hosting once again at least the first 2 rounds. They'll be hosting the first 2 rounds in the playoffs as long as they get past the first one.
Right.
And we know that's either going to be Elbert County or Monticello as they were playing tonight. Hopefully we'll know something there tomorrow. So out of Region 7, Rockmart's the number 1 seed. Dade County, once again, the number 2 seed, just as they were last year, and they came in the number 5 seed in Region 7 as they defeated Pepperell Tuesday 3-2. Pepperell got the 4 seed. They defeated Armurchie today 1-0, and Armurchie's the 3 seed.
Yeah, and Jeff, it's been a long year, but it's been a great year, and we're not done yet. The girls accomplished what they wanted. They got a region championship. Now it's time to move forward and prepare for this early game next week. It's 1 game at a time now.
Yeah, that's the second check mark on their goal list for this year. The first check mark was the number 1 seed going into this tournament. They did that. The second check mark, getting that region championship. Now they've done that. They're going to host the state playoffs and hopefully get to Columbus and be ready to in the Elite 8 as they finished 4th last year with basically this same team that's on the field now.
Right, and we've got plenty of talent. It's very exciting. So if you haven't come out and watched them Wednesday night, for sure you need to come out, and you'll definitely hear us here on the radio. But what a special team!
Yeah, you can catch all the Lady Jacket softball games from here on out right here on WZOT, and we want to make sure you know there's no coaches show tonight at Knuckleheads as the ladies have broken it up. They're going to get a quick picture, and then we're going to have Coach Luke over here to talk, and I know they're going to be ready to go, so we're going to make short work of him when he gets here. But no coaches show from Knuckleheads tonight as football has an off week, and then next Thursday night we will have the coaches show, hopefully right after, if weather permitting. The Lady Jacket's supposed to play on Wednesday, and they'll have a doubleheader there. If they win both of those, they don't have to worry about anything till the next Wednesday. If they split, we will have to play 1 game on Thursday, but we'll work all that out. You can check Facebook, the WZOT Facebook page, check my page. I always have something out there. And, you can catch us here on 101.9 AM 1220, WZOTradio.com, or you can use the TuneIn app and search WZOT and get us there. And but you can also, if you missed any part of the broadcast, you can go to YouTube sometime after lunch tomorrow, and you can pick up all the broadcasts.
Yeah, and Coach Luke's still out there. He's actually talking to another reporter right now, but why don't we go ahead and take a break real quick and come right back?
Yeah, we'll take a 2-minute break and be back.
With the BF Goodrich Advantage TA Sport Tire, you'll get performance-inspired handling to put some life back into your daily drive. And with a 70,000-mile warranty, you'll do it for a long time. You may just wake up and say, I do want to adult today.
Go to the experts at McNabb Tire and Wheel, 522 Goodyear Street, Rockmart, 770-684-5067 today.
70,000-mile limited tread life warranty applies to T-rated tires only. See bfgoodrichtires.com for details.
The Trash Man Sanitation is a residential and commercial garbage pickup and roll-off service. Trash Man Sanitation offers a grading and demolition service. Trash Man Sanitation is locally owned and family operated and has been in the business for over 17 years.
Give them a call today at 770-684-2969. That's 770-684-2969. 2969. The Trash Man Sanitation. Give them a call today.
It's here, Rockmart. Silver Comet Furniture on Highway 278 in Rockmart is now open for business. They have sofa tables starting at $149, dinette starting at $199. Tons of new upholstery coming, including power reclining seats. They carry Simmons, Beauty Rest, and Jameson mattresses with adjustable bases. Free delivery inside of 50 miles. That's Silver Comet Furniture, Highway 278 in Rockmart.
License and registration, please.
Thousands of traffic tickets are handed out every year. But what if, instead of being punished for the bad that happens on the road, drivers were rewarded for the good? Introducing the DriveWise app from Allstate. Just sign up and get 10% of your auto premium back after your first drive.
With the new DriveWise app from Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you can earn. To sign up, call Rockmart Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Georgia Vinyl and Thread at 156 Prospect Road can help you with design, layout, and printing for signs, t-shirts, lettering, and much more. You can call them at 678-685-4800. That's 678-685-4800. Your printed voice, Georgia Vinyl and Thread.
Back at Alto Park, Jeff Sharp, and I've just been joined by Coach Steve Luke. And Coach, back-to-back region championships here in Region 7 AA. And we know next Wednesday, weather permitting, we're going to be hosting the first round of the playoffs, and we either get Elbert County or Monticello, depending on who loses that game tonight as they were playing there. But 3-0 through the region tournament. 13-4 victory over Dade County Monday, 14-12 hard-fought victory Tuesday, and then 11-6 win tonight over a freshman pitcher at Dade County that really looked like she had us out on our front foot, and we just didn't wait on it. And that was something that I had said, looking at who they were warming up, and that's pretty much the way to go after us.
Yeah. I mean, just you got to do what you can to keep us off balance. I mean, we sit and lock in, and it's hard to get us out, but right now it's more of us getting ourselves out, and I'm just glad that game's over. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and Robert and I were talking really all three games here at Alto Park. Hitting wise, we've had a lot of hard hits, a lot of home runs, and a little bit bigger fence here than what I think we're used to playing on. But defensive and pitching, really two things that we've really relied on all year long, as well as our offense.
Yep.
We didn't play bad. It just seemed like it was a struggle.
Yeah, it felt like every pitch was a struggle. Even calling pitches is just couldn't get in positive counts where we could throw some off-speed pitches or throw pitches in the dirt. It felt like every pitch had to be a strike, and we can't do that down the stretch. I think we panicked a little bit. We got a 6-run lead there. We've just got to get the easy outs. So we look like we were just, we've done it all year long. We can get force outs anywhere, but you can't panic and do it. You've got to just believe in yourself. And I think some of the girls played a little bit tight. We got to rely on a lot of these girls. We got a great bench. We've got starters. We've kind of solidified a lineup that's worked itself out this year. But we're giving up too many runs. You can't go in and give up 5-6 runs and expect your offense always to be there. Now, if we go and score 12 or 13, hey, so be it. We'll worry about pitching next year. But we're going to need some performances that can get us shut out and give us a 3-hit ball game or 1 run. But we're putting too much pressure on our defense. We're not striking out very many people, which has a lot to do with that. Your strike call, you're having to throw around the plate, so then you can't throw drop balls in the dirt, rise balls up because you have to be in the zone. So it's frustrating. But then again, we did win region championship. We did win 17 region games. We are 27-2. We're pressured every time we play with our number 1 ranking on our back. That's hard enough as it is. That you can everybody's best, and you're expected to win every time you step on the field.
Yeah, winners of 9 straight since the Calhoun loss up at Chattanooga. So we're still there. And Tuesday night, go back to the Armurchie game that we talked about before, and I talked to several people here. our Murchie's not hit the ball that hard all year long, and it just seemed like everything they hit went in a gap. We hit the ball hard as well against their two pitchers, and you had to throw three young ladies in that one, and Lovelace comes in, throws one pitch, gets a double play on a great play by Camry Stanley in the outfield. Yep. And, we win that one 14-12, and we hadn't given up double-digit runs all year long until that game.
No, we're giving up too many runs. We're, that's something we got to work on the next couple of days here and get back in the zone. And most of it's just mental. I mean, it's just think about your pitches, and every time is an opportunity to teach. And really, for me, is just to stay calm and not put any added pressure. But it's very difficult when you know at this point in this stage of the season that you've taught those situations. If she swings at a drop ball and we call another drop ball, well, you're going to throw it in the dirt, make it look hittable, where it's out of the zone, because she's probably going to swing at it again. Just going with percentages. I mean, Coach Drew Lindsay's done a great job with charts, and our catchers do a great job, and we just, that's the area that's concerning me just a little bit. I mean, usually it's offense. Offense, I have no complaints. We'll get that right. We'll work on it Monday, Tuesday, if not tomorrow. Pitching, defense is just, we're putting too much pressure on our defense because we're not getting strikeouts, and they're putting the ball in play too well. So those are areas that you're asking a 14 to 18-year-old ladies to try to fix, and being that we've done this before, we need some breaks. Ball's got to roll our way. We've got to have some big performances.
But the biggest difference I've seen in our pitching staff in these three games here in the region tournament is all year long, we've not given up a lot of walks. We've actually had more strikeouts than we have walks.
Yeah.
And, it's not that huge of a difference. We still have, I think coming into this game is about 77 strikeouts and maybe around 60 walks, hit by pitch, all of that together. But these three games, I've noticed that we have walked more than we have struck out. And, having those extra runners on, and a lot of that stuff comes with 2 outs after we get two quick outs. And I know the game against our Murchie, I believe, they scored 4 runs with 2 outs and nobody on.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I mean, that's stuff that we're going to talk about and understand. And I don't know, you don't want to put so much pressure that they got to do this, and that. I mean, really, we just need to go out and play and just play the game. I mean, these girls know how to do it, and we need to cut them loose. I feel like we've done a good job of that. We probably tightened up a little bit here last 3 or 4 games, but she got to go play. I mean, it's either meant to be or not. But I like our odds.
We talk, several times, and with the team you have, you've got 4 seniors on this team. All 4 of them are contributing in different ways. A little bit different from your team from last year. Basically, everybody back this year, finishing 4th last year, and then looking ahead. You don't want to look ahead, but looking ahead at what there is after this year. And, the future's bright here at Rockmart High School with Lady Jacket softball.
Yeah, I mean, we return everybody. I mean, that's major contributors. Nothing. We don't want to lose the ones we're losing, but every year you got to lose somebody. And
one of the big ones is right now, and it's just a house of fire. It's Kelsey Elrod. The first 2 games, she has solo homers in the first inning. But the biggest thing is, out of 29 games, I think she made 7 or 8. But the play at shortstop that she has, all the time is, just a huge attribute for this Lady Jacket softball team.
Yep, I'm afraid they might shut the lights out on us here in a minute. But
we talked to them. We talked to yeah, coach's show live from Alto Park tonight.
But yeah, they're all big losses. They all play such big roles as people, as being a person and part of our team. And they all have a special place in our program for what they've done for the last 2 years. But looking at this year, we're trying to find a couple spots, coming off the bench that can be big. I tell them every day that you're one play away from being in the game, and I think they bought into it. I think we've had a couple situations where we're kind of looking the other way on that. But all we can do is you got everyone happy in the dugout that understands the big picture, and I think everybody's had an opportunity at some point to contribute, whether it's JV or varsity, get their opportunity. And I think this year, for the first time, I think it's all worked out itself on its own. And it's still hard. It's still hard because you got people there that they do a great job at practice, and you want them to play. You want every kid to play, but unfortunately, as deep as we are, that's just not going to happen.
And the last thing I want to bring up tonight, little bit of toughness factor tonight in Kelsey Motes. Runs into the fence Tuesday night out here at Murchie, goes to the hospital, 2 stitches, and comes back and plays a really good left field, makes a couple of running catches, and right back in the lineup tonight after that.
She texted me about 11:35 last night and said, "I'm ready to go, Coach." So, I mean,
well, and that's what you want to hear out of your senior leaders.
I mean, I know she'd love to be hitting the ball better than she is, but she's playing her part, and she'll do whatever she needs to do as a team, and that speaks volumes of Casey Gable and Taylor Camp is what roles they're playing, and they bought into what they need to do, and that's just the maturity of them growing up and basically taking ownership of what's happened, accountability, and that's what we talk about all students is, sometimes it's okay to sit there and say, you know what, so-and-so is better than me right now, and she deserves the opportunity, and not that they're not still going to contribute or someone is better than them, but they understand the game. They understand who needs to be there in that situation, and that's where you got to give them as much respect and love because, that's what you teach. That's what you want kids to understand. It's hard, but they get it.
Yeah, and it was great to see Taylor come back after a rough 2.5 weeks, and she come back in against our Murchie back at the catching position a little bit tonight, got an at-bat tonight.
You're up 9-1 there, and my mindset is, saw what orders coming up, 8-9-1. I just felt like that, this is a good opportunity that I can get the seniors an opportunity to have that in a region championship game, be that guy, be that coach. But, unfortunately, it didn't work out where we wanted to go.
So well, Cody, we're going to wrap things up here as they're about ready to turn the lights out on us here at Alto Park. But once again, congratulations, back-to-back region champions, number 1 seed coming out, and we'll be hosting the first round of the playoffs next Wednesday live from Rockmart High School, and we will be looking for a time later whenever Coach Lou gets a chance to talk to whoever we play, either Elbert County or Monticello. And
we appreciate it. Thanks for everybody listening and y'all support.
So thanks for all our sponsors tonight: McNabb Tire, Trashman Sanitation, Silver Comet Furniture, Lewis Motors, City Body Works, Georgia Vinyl and Thread, John Purser Allstate, Harrelson Termite, Mary Miller State Farm, and All-Star Hauling and Grading. So for Robert Torline, I'm Jeff Sharp. Our time is up. We thank you for yours.
You have been listening to all the action of Rockmart High School girls softball here on WZOT 101.9 FM, 1220 AM, sponsored by the Nathan Dean Agency. Be sure to catch the action of all of Rockmart High School sports here on WZOT.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
That the requirements infringed on women's abortion rights. This is SRN News. Data breaches at Equifax and Yahoo have consumers thinking about how to protect their identities and their money, Warren Levinson reports.
Fraud advisors warn if you think your bank accounts have been compromised, fast action is necessary. If you report a stolen debit card within 2 days, the most you could lose is $50. Beyond that, it could cost you $500. You have 2 months to challenge fraudulent activity on your bank statement. If you wait longer, you could lose everything stolen from the account. If money is stolen from an account, close it immediately and monitor your credit reports for possible fraud or incorrect information. The American Bankers Association says banks lose nearly $2 billion a year to deposit fraud. Warren Levinson, New York.
District of Columbia officials say they won't